Welcome inside the Toronto Rock Athletic Center here in Oakville, Ontario for more Ontario Junior Lacrosse League action tonight in the 7 o'clock spot on the blue rink. It's a game with ton of playoff implications. The St. Catharines Athletics wearing the double blue jerseys, taking on the Six Nations Arrows in their orange with white trim and black numbers. Pat Gregoire, pleased to bring you JVI Sports Network's presentation of OJLL Lacrosse. And it's going to be St. Catharines who's going to start off with the ball here. And they'll trot off their offense. St. Catharines 2 losses coming against this Six Nations team. Six Nations certainly has their number here. A win for the Arrows puts them into quite the logjam for that second place spot. Get your calculators ready if that happens. Even if it's not, there is bound to be some tie-breaking situations going on. That shot turned aside there by Cam McLeod, starting in goal for the Athletics. On the other side, it's Troy Holochuk, the third-string goalie for the Toronto Rock. St. Catharines starting with it on the far side. Looking for his options is Carter Zavitz, now with the ball. Down low. Taking that shot there is Alex Simmons. Then turned aside by Holochuk. Six Nations with it now. Chayton King, one of the most electrifying players in this shortened season so far, has scored some great goals. That outside shot is a skipper, and Cam McLeod turns it aside. Running up the floor is Thomas Whitty, one of the captains, or the captain, one of the veterans on this team. Also plays in the National Lacrosse League for the Rochester Nighthawks. Ball starting with the possession here. That shot from the outside from the stick of Braden Maya is turned aside by Troy Holochuk. Six Nations going to have their hand on offense once again, and it's Bo Hunter with it. Over to Marshall Powless. Powless takes that outside shot, and that one goes out, so the A's are going to have a chance here with the offense on the floor. But first, it's Felix Cote who flips the ball over there to Jackson Webster. Webster over to the far side. Outside fake there. And that one just goes wide. There's Alex Simmons. There's a turnover. Great hustle there by St. Catharines to try to get the ball. Liam Ham. And we'll have a possession. So it's going to stay here with the double blue side in St. Catharines. Liam Ham picks up the loose ball in the corner. Fires that over to the far side. Coming around the top there is Zavitz. Zavitz, little quick pass to the far side. Blowing a tire there is Sam Leclerc. Leclerc with the outside shot. And Troy Holochuk makes the big save. Six Nations up and out. And the offense will come onto the floor once again. Powless flips that over to Ross Hill. Ross Hill tries to skip that one to the crease, and instead it's Mason Kaminga on the rush. 3 blue shirts with him. Kaminga drives, takes, and that shot just goes over the net as Holochuk makes the big save. Six Nations working the ball up the floor. They got to get over Nungo Thompson. Halifax Thunderbirds defender going to stay here with an offensive shift. He gets the ball back, and he'll drop that down. Thompson, one of the veterans on this team, getting a last chance at junior, and actually his first full season of Junior A, coming from the Akwesasne Indians of the Junior B loop. But already a full NLL season under his belt. Played for the Iroquois Nationals in the indoor game, so no shortage of high-level lacrosse for Nungo Thompson. Delayed penalty. Pilon takes that shot. It whistles wide. And the loose ball picked up, and it's a delayed whistle there from the officials as Martin picked it up. We almost had a scoring opportunity on the other side if it wasn't a delayed penalty, but in fact it is. Our officials for this game, same crew if you watched in last game. Andrew Ecclestone as your lead official with Brandon Hessen and Mike Sullivan as the other officials. Power play will start here for the A's as they'll work things around. Sam LeClaire up at the top. Keelan Pilon on the shooter. Zavitz down low and skip past that there. That goes off the stick of Maya. Back over to Pilon, 10 seconds to go here. Back up top, little fake, a hitch. Pilon to the crease, a quick stick there. Sam LeClaire can't connect, and Zavitz almost on the second attempt there. But the rebound picked back up, and St. Catharines will have another go at it. Pilon up top for Simmons. Simmons back to Pilon. Simmons back again, fakes, looks again. Back up. Pilon tries to feed that crease again to Zavitz. Simmons with the outside shot and scores! On the power play, it's Alex Simmons giving his team a 1-0 lead. St. Catharines with a ton of opportunities here. Pilon tried that backdoor feed. It didn't work, but luckily LeClaire was headsy enough to get that ball off the glass and get it to Simmons, the leading goal scorer and point scorer for St. Catharines. My apologies, not the goal scorer, but an impressive 25 assists on the campaign so far. Arrows with it now off the possession. Chayton King going to start things off, gets it down low. A little daylight here, but instead, Zach Miller decides to hand it off. Powless, flip pass, outside shot there by Brendan Anderson. And the A's get the ball and move it off the floor. Tanner Vale, the one running the ball up the floor there. Liam Ham, the Newmarket, Ontario native, getting picked up from Barrie in their dispersion draft, I should say. Skip pass. Still looking for options. Zavitz over to the far side. Outside shot there, turned away. But Zavitz picks up that rebound. Jackson Weber getting that shot off. Ham with it, taking it down low. Backing up. Being checked hard there by Six Nations defenders. And a big slide coming there from Nungo Thompson. Thompson still on him. Outside attempt here. Zavitz takes the shot and Halachuk makes the save and jumps on his own rebound. Thompson gets that down the floor as Six Nations will once again try to get their first goal of the game. Davin Bomberry, he was battling an injury last night. Didn't see much of him, but he looks pretty healthy to go in this one. Powless with the outside shot. Cam McLeod turns it away. McLeod, one of many Georgetown, Ontario products, of course. Halton Hills Junior B Bulldog grad as well. Pilon looking, waiting. Gets that over to the far side. 10 seconds on the clock. Six Nations picks that pass off. Halachuk picks it up. 8 seconds on the clock. Six Nations does a great job to get that deep. That's Aiden Farron. Great hustle by him. Big pop there on the back. That one just goes wide. Thought maybe it nicked it. Powless with a great pass. Good patience there. A little hitch and a shot. But it's a big pop there by Mason Kaminga, one of the veteran defenders on this St. Catharines team. Kaminga, a product of the University of Detroit Mercy. Will certainly be a prospect in the National Lacrosse League when he's deemed NLL eligible. That shot from Liam Ham is turned away there by Halachuk. Powless going to start with the ball here on his wrong side. Will flip it over and they'll get to work here. Chayton King, he likes that shot there. but Cam McLeod makes the stop. Outlet pass. St. Catharines has numbers, and that shot goes well wide and well high. St. Kitts going to slow this down. Alex Simmons starts things off, quarterbacking it all. Sam LeClaire over to the far side. That's Maya. Maya, 6 seconds on the clock, needs something here. Feeds the middle, there's a shot. But Holochuk once again stands strong and makes the save. Brendan Anderson flips that over to Chayton King. Chayton King moves the ball to the far side. That's Powless with it now, looking for that flip pass. It's not there. And Chayton King gets called for an illegal pick there. Maybe a little bit too overzealous. St. Catharines will now start with the ball. Simmons waiting, looking. Dodges down low, gets that. Gets some space over to Pilon. Pilon, 10 seconds on the clock. Pilon loves that far side pass. Instead, he flips it over to Ham. And Liam Ham unloads a bomb. A bouncer right over the shoulder of Troy Holochuk. And we've got ourselves a 2-0 game. We'll see here, great ball movement. As mentioned, Pilon starts his dodge. And that's a good pick there from Ham. He gets the ball back, and just not the right guess there by Holochuk as it goes right over his left shoulder. Our right if you're looking at it. Liam Ham scoring his 8th goal of this season. St. Catharines wins that face-off. Picking up the loose ball there for St. Catharines was Ty Stainhouse. Heard that last name before. St. Catharines moving the ball around. And a shot and scores! Sam LeClaire getting in on the goal scoring. And the A's are rolling with a 3-0 lead. See, LeClaire with it, spins away. Big pick there by Zavitz. And just a bad angle shot, but great placement there by Sam LeClaire. St. Catharines with a 3-0 lead. They don't need to win this game. They're not as desperate as Six Nations, but a win would certainly help their chance in that potential tiebreaker. Nungo Thompson going to stay on the floor. Expect to see him crash and bang, use that big frame of his. Chayton King from the outside. That one just nicks right off the leg of McLeod. Thompson decides to make a change now. King fakes. Far side pass for him now. Outside shot. That one just goes over. And that's going to be an over and back, as that one can't make contact with the net or the goaltender. Zavitz drops that ball. He's going to walk this over half, as Liam Ham, who's scored already 1 goal, has the ball up at the top. He can shoot the ball. We know this. LeClaire, the latest goal scorer. Flip pass to Zavitz. Great awareness there. Holochuk knows his 5-hole was open. Got the glove behind his rear end to keep that going through the 5-hole. St. Catharines starting possession with Chayton King. Over to Marshall Powless. Powless with some daylight. Shot, and that one goes on the outside. Powless thought he buried there, but no goal indeed. Mason Kaminga running the ball up the floor. He gets that to a defensive counterpart there, who gets that over the floor. That's Connor Watson. Carter Zavitz over to the far side. He's going to get the ball back over to Alex Simmons. Simmons in the corner, 5 seconds, needs a shot here. Simmons on the run, and that one goes wide and out. Six Nations, almost a full period without scoring, but that's not for a lack of chances. The offense has had their looks, just unable to score. Cam McLeod has been sharp. King looking, feeds the far side. On the far side there, back from his wrong side. That's Anderson, and it's blocked. 9 seconds here. Chayton King takes the shot. And Cam McLeod makes that save. Trent Jackson running the ball up the floor. Gets that to Keelan Pilon. Pilon down low. To Ham. Ham feeds that across. Back up top. An outside shot. That one's turned aside. Zavitz will pick up his own rebound though. Over to the far side. Once again, it's Pilon. Pilon looking, waiting. Fires over to the far side again. And it's a big check up high, no call, as LeClaire is still down on the floor. Steve Toll not pleased with the non-call there, as one of his players was sent down to the turf. I'll be quite honest, I was looking up the play at the other way. Didn't see what happened there. And this is why we have replays right here, folks. Our producer, Rachel, getting this one keyed up here. And it did look like it was a little bit of a high hit. I think the refs are saying that it did ride up the shoulder before hitting the head. Or perhaps saying it didn't make contact with the head at all. It was just a high hit on the shoulder. Not too sure. We can't hear them. They're not mic'd up. Maybe something that can be done for the 2022 OJLL season. We'll have to throw that in the suggestion box. Down to the floor, though, here in 2021. Both these teams looking to advance. A win would certainly help both their causes. Powless, that shot goes wide. Doesn't hit anything, so that's going to be over and back. St. Catharines will start with possession. 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go. 16-10, the shots in favor of St. Catharines. The score also reads 3-0. St. Kitts looking to extend the lead here on this possession. That ball trickles on through. Jackson Webster can't hold on to it. Zavitz spins away from a check. Little hitch there. Still with it now. Taking that shot is Ty Stainhouse. Loose ball still on the ground. And that's going to be a possession call as Kevin Owen Hill gets called for an illegal push there. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Simmons. And we get a delayed penalty coming up here. Will actually not get a power play, as both teams have a player sitting in the penalty box. As Ecclestone and Brandon Hessen will chat it out. Again, Steve Toll not pleased that his power play was taken from his offense there, as it was all even out with a couple of infractions there. But it will be 4-on-4, and Six Nations will start here on defense as St. Catharines starts with the ball here. Pilon with it. Quick little dodge here, and that was a late whistle on the illegal screen there. Nonko Thompson gets the ball off to Chayton King. Chayton King with it now. Bounce pass over to the far side. Marshall Powless, he's crafty over to King. King Face dodge, a little flip pass there. Toe drag and a shot. McLeod once again stands strong. 11 shots, 11 saves. Mason Kaminga, it's a 2-on-1. Kaminga looks off his man, takes a shot. That bouncer almost sinks there. But Six Nations will have another chance here. 1 minute and 4 seconds to go. 24 seconds left on this shot clock. Powless over to the far side. Back out there is that shot coming from Ross Hill. Unable to get the rebound though. Aiden Buis flips that over to Brandon Maya. Back over to Maya. All alone. And Nungo Thompson with a over-the-head check cleanly as it just only made contact with the stick. And that's a clean 30-second shot clock there. Tremendous defense. But official Mike Sullivan calling a possession call, so St. Catharines is going to stick with it here. And Mike Sullivan going to talk to Cody Jamieson and Brandon Hessen here, trying to explain what's going on here. Well, we get a chance here, obviously. Talked about it last night on the broadcast. Cody Jamieson and Randy Stotts on this bench this year, running the offense and the defense. But Stu Montour, who was not at the game yesterday, is the head coach. An impressive coaching staff indeed for the Arrows. Great coaching staff for St. Catharines as well, as mentioned already. Off the top, Steve Toll, head coach, with Ian Rubel, Ken Millen, Kyle Matisse, and Rob Taylor as the assistant coaches. So no shortage of lacrosse knowledge on both sides of the bench here in the game here. In fact, all these teams have quite the impressive coaching staffs in the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League. "13 seconds to go here on the clock. Pilon starts it, looking for that pass in the middle. Instead goes to the far side, tries the skip. We're going to have one more shot here, and it's a big block there by Kevin Owen Hill to close out this first period. St. Catharines leading Six Nations 3-0 after the first 15. When we come back, we'll have second period action on the JVI Sports Network. Today's Ontario Junior Lacrosse League's broadcasts are brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Ontario. #MilkUp. Welcome back inside the Toronto Rock Athletic Centre in beautiful Oakville, Ontario, where the St. Catharines Athletics hold a 3-0 lead over the Six Nations Arrows. And not for a lack of chances, as the Shots currently lead 17-12. Cam McLeod has been sharp in between the net. His counterpart on the other end as well, Troy Holochuk, has been sharp as well. We'll have a face-off battle here as Halls picks it up. But it's Nungo Thompson who wins the loose ball battle. And he'll get Six Nations out here on offense to start. They need to get something going here, and Paulus gets called on a legal pick. Off the bench is Liam Ham. He takes the shot, but it goes right off the toe of Troy Holochuk. And here comes Six Nations in transition. Chayton King off the bench, but he can't hold on to that one. King over to the far side. That's Marshall Paulus with it now. Those two have been quite dynamic together on the cross side of the floor. Possession going the other way as St. Catharines will have a go at it here on offense. Again, as mentioned on the top of the broadcast, if you did not join us, St. Catharines do not need to win, but certainly it will help their case to advance. Six Nations, indeed, they do need a win. And a big stop there by Troy Holochuk with the right shoulder of him. Left shoulder of him, actually. Right side on our camera here at the track. Pat Gregoire on the call. Pleased to be bringing JVI Sports Network's presentation of the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League. Bo Hunter battling for this loose ball. And St. Catharines with an opportunity now, but smartly deciding to pull it out is Trent Jackson. Jackson passed that ball off. Now Carter Zavitz has it. Spins away from a check. Inside the middle there, Liam Ham takes that shot and it goes wide. Zavitz, Carter Zavitz shakes, bakes. But Holochuk makes that save with relative ease. Running up the floor now is Zach Miller. Looking for his options. He finds one on the far side. King with it now over to Marshall Paulus. Paulus feeds the middle. There's a shot. That one goes just wide as Riley Miller misses the mark. Quickly in transition comes St. Catharines, but a great effort by Six Nations to get back in reverse transition and prevent the fast man break. Pilon with it now. He sees some daylight, fires that over. That shot is turned away once again as Alex Simmons can't score. Pilon finds Simmons on the crease. He somehow keeps his feet out. Little spin move again. Fakes the spin now. Back up top to Leclerc. Pilon with it now. He has some space. Takes the shot. That one's blocked. And away come the Arrows. The Arrows with some numbers. But smart decision there, pulling that one out is Kessler Sky. Sky over to Paulus. Paulus sees King off the bench. King throws that ball at target, but it goes off net. Bo Hunter picks it up, uses that big frame, gets it over to Paulus. And Brandon Hessen calls the too many men. Not sure if maybe he almost forgot that, in fact, in OJLL lacrosse now adapting the rule from the National Lacrosse League that anytime there is too many men on the floor, an illegal substitution, it's an automatic penalty. Traditionally here in summer ball, if you're on offense, it's just a loss of possession, and when you're on defense, it is a penalty. But not the case here in the OJ or the NLL. A couple rule changes this summer to get these athletes better prepared for the next level at the NLL. Rotation there by Six Nations to try to get to the hands of Alex Simmons. Thompson gets it over half. He's wasting no time trying to get it to the cage. Instead, he'll be happy with chewing up as much clock as possible. Ball on the far side with Brendan Anderson. Sorry, that's Davin Bomberry. Bomberry throws the shot there, and that one doesn't get on cage quick enough. So to the power play once again will be the A's. Dragging it is Simmons. Skip pass to Pilon. Back up top over. Again, down low. 8 seconds on the clock. They need a shot. Simmons tries to find Zavitz on the crease. That one go. Leclerc fakes, takes. But Holochuk again looking sharp in this game here with another big save. Nungo Thompson with it. Again, totally fine with wasting as much time on this power play. Chayton King, on the other hand, and Marshall Powless, those guys have no problem taking to the cage while they're shorthanded. Bo Hunter with a shot. That one had eyes, just missing the net. Slowing things down is Tyler Hulls. But not enough time here for the A's to continue their power play as time will expire on the man advantage. Shot from the side there, that goes there. And right into the stick of Zavitz, but Holochuk again looking sharp in between the pipes. Running the ball up the floor for Six Nations is Colby Martin. .13 seconds on the clock. King looking to get something going here. Gets that over to the far side. Riley Miller feeds that there to Marshall Powless. Powless with another chance there. Ball down on the turf. And a crowd all tied up there. Powless shaking his head. I think he maybe got a check up in the head there. No call being said. Powless still looking a little bit shaken up. That would not be good news for St. Catharines, as he's been fantastic for Six Nations, I should say, sorry. Loose ball, that one squeaks through the crease. And that's going to be a penalty as he checks into the crease there. So Six Nations going to have a chance here to finally break the deadlock here. We'll get another look here at this penalty. Holochuk makes the save. And the ball rolls back in. Nungo Thompson grabs it, and you'll see here Ty Stainhouse makes the check inside the crease, and that's where we have our penalty. Powless going to start with it on top here. Ball working around. Bo Hunter with it over to King. King back. He'll take the ball again to Powless. Powless with the outside shot. McLeod makes the save. Bo Hunter heads up play, picks up the rebound, shoots, but turned aside by McLeod. Want to thank everyone from tuning in, regardless where you're watching from, St. Catharines, Six Nations, or anywhere across the world. Let us know where you're watching the game. Tweet us at JVI Video, at the OJLL, or you can hit me up on Twitter as well, at P. Greggy. We want to see your setup for today's game. Or tonight's game, I should say. It's been a long day here at the track, been a long couple of weeks. Big shout out to the OJLL for getting this all done. On to the floor now, though, is Simmons as a healthy hack is there thrown. Nothing being done there. Six Nations will pick up the ball. They'll have about 45 seconds to get something going done here on the man advantage. Trying the hidden ball trick there. Powless Back playing a little catch here with King. Powless drags back up to King. King's got a howitzer, but McLeod makes the save once again. The former Junior B Halton Hills Bulldog has been sharp in between the pipes here tonight. 21 seconds on the clock. That's the penalty clock, and the shot clock reads at 13 seconds. Zavitz jabs, fakes, waits. Still doesn't like any of his options there. He tries to throw that on Cage. And that will be an over and back as 1 second remains in the penalty. So a successful kill by the A's. 3-0 the score here. Just over 6 minutes to go here in this middle frame. Ball sent to the far side. Coming around the top. Over to Bowhunter. Bowhunter to Powless. Powless looking for some space. Takes that shot. That one up high on McLeod, but he turns it away. St. Catharines running the ball up the floor. That's Felix Cote. And he'll just flip that over to Sam Leclerc. Leclerc to Simmons. Simmons fights through a hard check. Leclerc with it now. Takes the shot. That one just goes wide. Liam Ham using his big body. Over to Leclerc. Leclerc with a twister. That goes off the glove and out. So the ball will stay with St. Catharines. Darius Anderson on the floor for defense here. Last night had a tremendous game, blocking a ton of shots, playing sound defense, and even moving the ball up in transition a few times. Leclerc looking to use the screen up at the top. Enough space there to Pilon. Pilon almost sees Stainhouse there. 6 seconds on the clock. Stainhouse takes that shot, but Halachuk makes a big save. 21, make that 22 saves now for him. His counterpart down the other end, McLeod, has been sharp as well, making 18 saves. Six Nations looking to get their first goal of the game. Powless over to King. King being covered by Kaminga. King with the shot there, and a big stop once again by Cam McLeod. And we'll get a possession call here. As Davin Bomberry has been having a rough go over the last couple of nights, as he hobbles off to the bench. Powless was almost about to receive that pass, and he looked ready. Andrew Ecclestone quick to make a call there. I think there might be an extra one coming up here as well. It's a couple of roughs and an unsportsmanlike penalty. Don't know where that one came. Perhaps when he was jogging off to the bench. We don't know if it was said by the player there. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes here. And once that expires, it'll be the Athletics who will get the man advantage. Pilon takes that down low. Spin move. Has some space. Takes that shot. Halachuk makes the save. Zavitz almost bats that one in, as you can reach into the crease now. Six Nations has some numbers. Spin move. Takes the shot and scores. Kessler Sky in transition. It took over almost 2 periods to finally solve McLeod, but we'll see a beautiful goal in transition here. Spin move, evades the check, throws the twister, and McLeod can't get that bottom hand on it. How about the pass from Nungo Thompson, who seems like every time I look down on the floor, the guy is playing, logging some serious minutes for Six Nations, also playing in Major Series Lacrosse as well with the Chiefs. Getting ready for a big season with the Thunderbirds. There's a shot from Brendan Anderson, but it's turned away. McLeod makes the save. A big save after letting in his first goal of the game. 20 saves, in fact, for McLeod. Has been perfect in 5-on-5 settled situations. Leclerc to Pilon. Pilon skips it over. Shot coming from the outside. That one goes off the pipe. As Alex Simmons gets upended by Thompson. Watch this battle between Thompson and Simmons. Maya with the shot and scores! Not the hardest shot, but it didn't need to be a rocket. As Brandon Maya just sails that one in right over the shoulder of Troy Holochuk. We'll see on the replay here. Just great movement. Able to get that shot off and falling down after getting a hard check there from Darius Anderson. Brandon Maya getting his first goal of this evening. 4-1 the score, 3:10 to go here in the second period. Chayton King with it now. Still 4-on-4 for 28 seconds here. Thompson looking for some space here, fires that over to the far side, back to King. King uses that big pick, takes the shot. That one is blocked though by Halls. Loose ball battle now on the floor. Still no one able to pick up the ball. And we'll get a possession in favor of St. Catharines. Mason Kaminga gonna run this ball over half. And he gets it over. Flipping that over to Carter Zavitz. Zavitz to Simmons. Simmons back over there. Simmons, the product of Denver University. Leclerc outside shot. That one goes just left of the net. And that's going to be an over and back violation. And Leclerc going to get called here for a delay of game as he threw that ball. Head coach of the Athletics, Steve Toll, trying to get an explanation as he thought that Leclerc was close enough to the line to try to save it. He wasn't meaning to just throw the ball away. Brendan Anderson flips it to Bo Hunter. Bo Hunter on the run, using that big frame as him. From behind the net now is Chayton King. Chayton King gets bumped into the crease by Mason Kaminga. And that's a couple of big bodies colliding. Thomas Whitty, the captain, gets it over down low. Keelan Pilon with it now, looking for his options. Elects to slow things down. 19 seconds on the clock. We're 4-on-4. Pilon, jab step. On his wrong side, skip pass to the far side. Pilon's going to hunt that ball down. Liam Ham picks it up. Zavitz tries the quick stick. That one goes wide, just 2 seconds left. So Stainhouse just rolls that one into the corner. Hunter Agus runs up with the ball now. Agus gets it over. And Brendan Anderson tries the little fake 4-on-4 ball. We go. Outside shot and scores! An absolute cannonade from Ross Hill cuts the lead to just 2 for Six Nations. We'll see here the little fake hidden ball trick. And Ross Hill uses that pick, recognizes there's a ton of space, and that one is from deep. As Cam McLeod surrenders just his second goal of the game. 4-2, St. Catharines leads. But Six Nations starting to pick up some momentum. The Athletics pick up the loose ball. They'll gain possession. Mason Kaminga flips that one over to Carter Zavitz. Zavitz over to Pilon. Pilon. Simmons takes it hard to the cage. He rolls that one out to Zavitz. Zavitz over to Pilon. Pilon face dodge. Shoots that one just wide. And that is why you crashed the nets, kid. Jackson Weber puts that one home. We'll see it back here. 8 seconds left on the clock. Zavitz throws that to the far side. It was a great chance here by Pilon. That one missed wide, but Jackson Webster on the doorsteps put that one home with just 1 second left on the shot clock. 37 seconds to go in the second frame. 5-2 the score here for St. Catharines. A big goal. Six Nations picks it up, and timeout called by the Arrows. 13 seconds remain on that power play for the Arrows. 25.3 seconds left in the game clock, and 28 seconds on the shot clock. So the shot clock is out of it here now. Six Nations will try to chalk something up here. See if they can cut into this lead once again. They trail by 3-5 to the score. St. Catharines looking to improve their record and make things a little bit easier when it comes to this tiebreaker situation. Certainly really foggies things up. If Six Nations was to win, St. Catharines would not be out of it. It would be a complete logjam for that second spot in the West Division, the second and final spot. That's also assuming that Brampton takes care of business and beats KW here tonight. That would mean then they would take first place in the West. But down to the floor now. Extra attacker out, 6-on-4. Paulus going to wait here until he gets directions from his bench when he can start. King to Paulus. Paulus. And now it's 6-on-5. Paulus back over to King. King with the outside shot. That one's blocked by Halls, but on a second chance there, Bobo Hunter takes the shot. And a couple of chances there for St. Catharines. They dodge a bullet there. As Six Nations all over them to end that period there. 5-2 the score in favor of the Athletics. When we come back, we'll have our final frame of regulation between St. Catharines and Six Nations here on the JVI Sports Network.
Become a member of the Rock City Builders Club and never miss a moment of the Rock's inaugural season at Hamilton's First Ontario Centre. Rock City Builders Club members get the best seats at the absolute best price. The benefits are many and most notably include a 3-year price lock guarantee and an exclusive Rock City Builders Club jersey for each and every seat you purchase. Visit TorontoRock.com and make the best decision of your summer when you purchase a Rock City Builders Club season membership. So what are you waiting for? Your seat in Rock City awaits.
Today's Ontario Junior Lacrosse League broadcasts are brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Ontario. Hashtag milk up. We are back inside the track. 15 minutes to go in regulation here. St. Catharines leading Six Nations 5-2. 15 minutes to go here in regulation. As mentioned before, St. Catharines don't desperately need the victory here. They could still be alive in the tiebreaker, but it certainly would help their case if they pick up a victory here. St. Catharines clearly would just rather take care of business and pick up the victory. On the other side, though, the Arrows, they have to win to get themselves in the mix here into the tiebreaker. Down 3 goals, 15 minutes to go with some of these dynamic offensive players. That task is certainly not too tall. Again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in on to today's coverage of OJLL Lacrosse. Loose ball picked up there by the Athletics. They got to get over in time, and Thomas Whitty does. Whitty already with 1 season under his belt in the National Lacrosse League with the Rochester Nighthawks. Brandon Maya, flip pass, tried to get that back to Pilon. Over to Zavitz with 7 seconds left on the clock. We'll just see if he'll throw that one on net. And almost danger there for Six Nations, but they're able to pick up the loose ball. Davin Bomberry gets that over to Chayton King. King to the far side. Powless looking, sees King. King uses his man as a screen, and that shot there is turned aside by McLeod. Powless to Bo Hunter. Bo Hunter lowers his shoulder, takes the shot. That one's blocked by Halls. That's got to be 5 or 6 block shots by Halls alone. Guy has been eating shots for dinner here tonight at the track. And now he makes a great outlet pass up the floor to his fellow defender there, Trent Jackson. Jackson Webster with the ball now. He's already scored a goal here. Outside shot there, stopped by the spoon of Holochuk. And St. Catharines picks up the loose ball as Stainhouse grabs it. Ball with the lefties on there. Zavitz inside middle feed to Ham. Little awkward shot there, still gets it on net. Stainhouse, great pressure. But Six Nations breaks the ride there, and dropping the ball is Kessler Sky, who also has a goal here tonight. Six Nations with another offensive set here. Great defense by Whitty. He's pushed away by the pick. Looking to break free here. Nice little flip pass. That shot by Anderson just goes wide, but another opportunity here as Zach Miller flogs that one on net. Nothing coming of that, so the A's will start with possession here once again. Maya fakes the flip. Instead, actually does flip it this time. Pilon, 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Pilon fires it to the far side. Quick stick attempt by Zavitz is no good, but he grabs his own rebound. Simmons, the Denver Pioneer product, with a boatload of assists in this season already. Maya drives, flip pass. That one doesn't get through a couple of Six Nations defenders. Still no possession called there. Now they do get it. The Arrows getting it into some safe space here, and Marshall Powell is there once again as a calming presence for this offense. Bo Hunter finds Powell. Powell on the doorsteps. McLeod makes the save once again. Firing that ball up the floor as Jackson Webster once again will start with it. Zavitz back over to Webster. Webster with the outside shot. That skipper almost gets through the legs of Holochuk. Kessler Sky drops the ball, but he's got lots of time to get that over. Casually flips it to Chayton King. King over to the far side there. Still now to the near side. Bomberry looking, driving, goes down low. Runs into a double team there, and the ball's just going to drop there in the corner. As the time expires, and Whitty's just going to pass that up the floor to Connor Watson. Pilon starts this offensive shift here for the A's. Maya back to Pilon. Over to Simmons. Simmons drives down low. LeClaire going to set that pick. In the middle, and are you kidding me? Liam Ham with a highlight reel goal to once again extend this lead. We'll see a great look here as Liam Ham just all alone. Six Nations defender comes to him, but it's not quick enough as Liam Ham catches that ball and shovels it in past Troy Holochuk. 6-2 the score. Face-off battle ensues. Halls going to battle against Aiden Fern. And possession awarded to the Arrows. Ball, almost a little hidden ball trick, but Six Nations not able to pull that one off as St. Catharines picks it up now. Loose ball still. They need to get it over in time. Anderson checking hard. Zavitz picks up that loose roll. Zavitz fakes the flip and then gets that over to Simmons. Simmons to LeClaire. LeClaire over to Webster. Webster using his pick. Fires that across there. Simmons gets the underhand shot off. And that's going to be a moving pick there. Nungo Thompson over half. Flips it over to his offense. And Six Nations will have a chance here to try to get this to a 2-goal lead. Ball there to the far side. That's Powless. Powless waiting. He's crafty. If you give him a lot of time and space, he can make you pay. He doesn't there as McLeod makes the save. 9 minutes to go here in the third period. A 6-2 game between St. Catharines and Six Nations. Maya looking for his option, a little toe drag. 6 seconds on the clock. They need something here. That shot comes there. And we're going to get a penalty here for an illegal cross-check as Carter Zavitz was crashed down to the floor. Brandon Hessen signals to both goalies, says, hey, go grab a drink. You guys have earned it. Certainly have earned it indeed, as Holochuk with 30 saves already. 26 saves for McLeod. And we still have 8 minutes and 37 seconds to go here in this game. Outside shot there by Simmons. That's turned aside, but the arm of Brandon Hessen goes up, and we'll get another illegal cross-check call here. So the hill starting to be a little bit too large here for Six Nations to climb. We'll have to wait and see. Still 8 minutes and 27 seconds to go. So it will be a 5-on-3 advantage here, but St. Catharines electing to just go 4-on-3 with Whitty as the chaser at the top. Ball picked up there. Crease violation though, as Nungo Thompson will get this across half. Fires that over to his offense as Zach Miller gets it down low. Tries to get away from his defender, and he does. Thomas Whitty chasing him down. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Six Nations has to start thinking about going to the cage here. They need goals. Outside shot, that one goes off the spoon of McLeod and out, but Whitty's there to pick up the rebound. Four-on-three opportunity here, and that shot goes in. Braden Maya with his second goal of the evening, and it's now a 7-2 lead for the A's. Pilon will just get that ball down low. He'll get it back here, little give and go. That shot just goes right under the arm of Holochuk. On the other floor right now, the Toronto Beaches leading the Peterborough Lakers 10-4. Both those squads cannot advance, but anytime you can end your season with a victory, you certainly will take it. Six Nations have to kill off this penalty first, but they also have to think about start to take it to the rack, and Anderson does that. Tries to flip that over to Bomberry. Bomberry gets bumped right into the boards, and there's a penalty call. 7 seconds on the shot clock. There's a shot, and again McLeod with another big stop. 22 seconds remaining in that power play, so we'll be even for that duration. And then Six Nations will have a chance to start to chip into that lead. Under 7 minutes to go, and they need 5 goals. The task is tall, but Six Nations certainly not ready to call it a season just yet. Powless over to King. King back up to Powless. Powless to Bowhunter back. And King again with it. Powless with the outside shot. McLeod turns it aside though. St. Catharines, we're just going to hold this for another 4 seconds. And now they find themselves in the exact same situation that Six Nations was in just not too long ago, being down 2 men. So away to the man advantage, the 2-man advantage for Six Nations. Hidden ball trick almost works there. Chayton King with the outside shot. That goes off a shoulder of McLeod. Loose ball picked up. And timeout called there from the bench of the St. Catharines Athletics as Aiden Buise picks it up. Good timeout call there by St. Kitts to make sure they can safely get this ball over half. As mentioned, 10-5 the score now in favor of the Toronto Beaches, but here a 7-2 game. Looking at the stats here, Braden Maya leading the way, 2 goals, 3 assists. Alex Simmons with a goal and 3 assists. Zavitz with a pair of assists. Leclerc with a goal and an assist. Liam Ham with 2 goals. Keelan Pilon with 2 assists. And for St. Catharines, Six Nations, just 2 goals to show. Kessler Sky and Ross Hill with the lone goals. Anderson, Miller, and Nungo Thompson with the helpers. 5 minutes, 53 seconds remaining here in the third period. St. Catharines going to start with the ball on the far side boards. Carter Zavitz dumps that into the corner, hopefully for him. Tried to get that to Brandon Maya, but instead Six Nations going to grab this ball and bring it up the floor. Hunter Agus gets it into some safe territory here, and he gets it to the offense here. Chayton King with Powless up top, Bo Hunter as well. Powless there with a shot that goes off ahead of St. Catharines. Chayton King needs a shot here, and Buies blocks the shot there. Thomas Whitty gets it in deep. Nungo Thompson following him closely. That's a couple of NLLers out on the floor right now. Simmons runs into 3 orange shirts and they surround him immediately, and that ball squeaks loose. And that ball is going to stay here with St. Catharines. As Jackson Webster is going to pick up the loose ball. He'll start with it here, and again immediately 3 Six Nations defenders all over. And the call on the floor there by Andrew Ecclestone withholding. So the Arrows, again, have to make something happen here. Power play expired. They're 5-on-5. Powless tried to use that pick. He can't break free just yet. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Driving down low. Outside shot, that's blocked by Whitty again as Davin Bomberry's shot can't go on cage. What an unbelievable defensive performance by the A's. And that, of course, includes the goaltending of Cameron McLeod. He has been electric in between the pipes for the double blue. Big swim there by Liam Ham, and he gets held down to the ground. I believe that's going to be Nungo Thompson. And he's going to get an extra there for a rough as well. Giving an extra love tap there to Liam Ham on the ground. We'll see the replay right here. So actually, I do believe the original hold that I mentioned, in fact, is going to be that illegal cross-check. Actually, nope, sorry, they got the other guy in the box. My apologies. I only saw Thompson head to the box. So yes, they got the hold and the additional rough there on Thompson. Six Nations has to start playing aggressive here, trying to cause a turnover. St. Catharines going to be just fine with moving this ball around, chewing up as much clock as possible, unless you got a great goal-scoring opportunity there by Maya, but it's turned aside once again by Holochuk. Whitty playing that safety position up at the top. You can hear St. Catharines bench saying, go, take your chance. And they take it indeed as Pilon and Leclerc connect for a beautiful goal on the two-man advantage as Nungo Thompson comes out of the box. We'll see it right here. Just too much time and space. Pilon sees Leclerc. Leclerc dances in, scores, and gives the official the high five there. I thought that's what it was. But after seeing that again, an interesting yet electric celebration by Sam Leclerc. Loose ball picked up here by St. Catharines. 3 minutes to go now. Getting that deep there is Ty Stainhouse. Zavitz almost picks up the loose ball, but Jackson instead's the one who's going to pick up those scraps. Zavitz to Maya. Maya to Webster. Webster being closely defended. And a big arm save there on Sam Leclerc. Troy Halachuk out of his net, tries to grab his own rebound. And that's going to be a hat trick for Maya and makes this game 9-2. And of course, you never want to run up the score here late in the game. But for St. Catharines' sake, every single goal coming up here is going to be huge when it comes to that tiebreaker. See, Halachuk tried to rake that in. Instead, Maya picks up the loose ball and puts that home. That's goal number 3 for him. A fantastic evening for number 15 in double blue. Kaminga, hard pressure there. And St. Catharines getting called there. So Six Nations will start here with possession on offense. Extra attacker on the floor. You can hear the St. Catharines defense calling for the zone house defense. Skip. That doesn't get through. In fact, I think that went off the leg of an Arrows player. That's Ross Hill who soaked that shot. Now he's up the top, and the extra attacker comes out on the floor. Bo Hunter sets the pick. Outside shot coming here. Shot and scores. Zach Miller with a great release. Great finish. Six Nations now trailing by 6 with 1:44 to go. We'll see here just that flip feed. A little hitch opens up the wickets of McLeod and just enough space to put that one home. Zach Miller, his first goal of the game. That's his second goal of the season. Six Nations winning possession here. They'll take a shot there. That one goes off the post. Nugo Thompson in a loose ball battle now. Edges his man out. Still trying to pick that one up. And he falls to the turf. And he's going to get possession awarded to his team. Ball on the far side here for Six Nations. Riley Miller over to Zach Miller. Down low to Chayton King, back up top. Anderson, skip past to King. King with the outside shot. And that is just a gorgeous bounce shot. Up and over McLeod. 9-4 the score. Might be a little bit too late here, but Six Nations offense here is really looking great here in the late stages. Unbelievable shot for Chayton King. He's been unreal this entire OJLL season. In just 8 games, 15 goals, 11 assists for 26 points. And penalty coming up here for Six Nations. As Marshall Powless, clearly frustrations boiling over for him as he's recognizing that his season is going to be done. And St. Catharines fine with allowing that to expire. But Marshall Powless heads to the box now as he gets called for that illegal cross check. St. Catharines is just going to hold on to this ball and let time expire, as they know this victory here certainly helps them moving forward. All they can do now is just wait and see what happens. as time expires. 9-4 the score. Things looking good for St. Catharines, as we may see some potential tiebreakers happen, but as you see, jubilation here for St. Catharines, knowing that there's a good chance they're going to move into this top 2 scenario. On the other end, it's a season that comes to an end for the Arrows, and for some players on the floor, that's their last junior game. But the future is bright, certainly for this Arrows team. A lot of young players on this squad. And for the players that are graduating, a lot of great things to come for them in the future of their lacrosse careers. For JVI Sports, we want to say thank you for tuning in. I'm Pat Gregoire. 9-4 the final score. St. Catharines over Six Nations. We've got one more game coming up. You're not going to want to miss it. It's a big one in the standings for Brampton. And of course, KW looking for their first victory coming up next.